Paralives Early Access has been pushed back to May 25th, 2026. They've stated on both their Patreon and their YouTube page the reason why they are delaying the Early Access, which they have stated here by saying, the lead developer on the team, Alex, said, "Hi, Alex here. Unfortunately, we had to make the difficult decision to delay the release. We are truly sorry for the last-minute announcement. After thoughtful consideration, we feel it's best for the game and the community. This year, we ran many playtests with friends and fans, and we were confident that we could improve the game enough in time for December. In the leading up to Early Access release, we broadened our playset with a more varied player base, and the last feedback that we received made us realize the game isn't up to the standard we wanted it to meet for release. Players enjoy the flexibility and the customization of the Paramaker and build mode. However, there are still impactful bugs in the live mode and a lack of activities to do in the town, which dampen the enjoyment of players, and we feel it's necessary to work on these before delivering the product to the community." I honestly think this is a really good move, because you don't want something that you worked on for years to come out half-baked. You want to make sure it's exactly the way that you want it to be, and that it's great for the player or consumer. I do have to say though, I fully understand the people who are upset because they got their hopes up for a game releasing in less than a month, so I totally understand that point of view. But I think their reasoning is pretty solid, honestly. I hope that these extra few months will give them the time to perfect the game in the way that they want to. The post goes on to explain further the reasonings why they decided to delay the early access release date and why they created Paralives in the first place, which Alex says, "I started this project wanting it to be a fresh and indie take on the dollhouse life simulation genre, which had not been tackled by many game developers. I attribute this partly to the fact that a project like Paralives is a colossal task. Life sims are really 3 games in one: an advanced and flexible build mode, a greatly customizable character creator, and a complex life simulation mode. Over the last 6 years of development, starting with the 2 to 3 developers for the first years to grow to an average team size of only 10 people, we had to alternate the long stretches of development between these 3 parts of the game. We are so proud of what we have built, but now we just need a bit more time to polish the simulation part of the game. This would ensure Paralives off to a great first experience when it launches, making players come back for every exciting free update and expansion that we will put out afterwards." I stated this already in the video, but they are planning to release Paralives now on May 25th, 2026. And they are also going to release a live stream on November 25th to show all of the bugs and to show what the current state of the game is. The community of Paralives seems mixed. There are some understanding people, and then there are some people who are just annoyed. Some examples of both are: one user said, "Take your time if you guys think it isn't polished or good enough of a release. We prefer waiting a bit than having it flop miserably because people think it should be better." Someone said, "I'm thankful you made this post and the decision you did, rather than take everyone's money for a game you knew wasn't up to standards. Thank you for all your transparency. I shall remain excitedly patient." Another user said, "First time experience is pretty important, so it's understandable." Another user said, "I've waited for 6 years. I can wait a little bit longer for a polished release." The consensus seems to be that everyone's understandable about the delay and that they're ready for the new release date. I have to say I'm kind of in agreement with them. I hope that this new release date, as I've stated before, will give them time to make the game even better than it would have been if it released on the initial early access date. But please tell me in the comments below what kind of things you wish they would add now that they have a little bit more time, and if you're still hyped for Paralives, or any other thoughts about Paralives you have. Thanks for watching. YouTube thinks you're gonna love this next video. See you there. Bye!